iron in the soul. What's up, YouTube? This is your big brother King Jabez, back to say another very important message. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think about my content. In addition to that, please feel free to follow me over on Instagram at the King Jabez, as well as my website, theironsoul.com. Whatever you decide to do, it will be greatly appreciated. Before I get into today's message and what I think can help you, I want to take some time to speak some words of wisdom over your life, to speak a word of life or decree. And I want to challenge you to each day to speak words of decrees and affirmations over your life. Words carry power. The ancient scripture teaches that the power of life and death is in the tongue. This is why you all listen to me. God's given me a gift. I know this. He's given me ability to activate and to heal others through my words. And many of you have the same ability. So let me speak these words over you to activate and to heal. I want you to let this really sink into your subconscious mind. I am an attractive individual. I have abilities, gifts, and strengths that come to me from the Most High. I have a purpose on the earth. My life is not random. There is something in me that's been placed into me before the world was formed. And it is my goal, it is my objective to manifest that day by day through desire, through determination, and through dedication. I will be the best version of myself each day. I will not allow the hate, the jealousy, the cruelty of others to stop me from being the best person that I can be. This is the life that I choose to speak over myself daily. The humiliation ritual attracts witches and warlocks. You have a strong presence and you have a voice that activates and heals. Your voice has a vibration that activates and heals people. It's a very familiar voice, and this brings a lot of spiritual activity around you. So you are a person that has the ability to influence through music, through acting, through modeling, through business. Your speeches, your talents, your time-telling treasures have been given to you by the Most High, Yeshua, and you have the ability to activate people, to bring them to life, to give them hope. You are essentially a light bearer. In a very dark world, we live in a world that's very dark, and we see that every day on the news. And so you are that one in a million that brings light to a dark space. The angels of the Most High surround you. There is an authority in your voice, even when you're calm. You have a presence that is undeniable. And whenever you possess this, this will attract all types of activity around you. You are someone who has the ability to astral project. In other words, you have the ability to leave this natural experience and tap into the spirit realm. You have the ability to be in quietness without, being overcome or being controlled by boredom. In other words, you understand how to be bored and be okay with that. You can go into a room and meditate. You can reflect, you can think, and tap into unlocked knowledge. And since you have this presence brings jealousy. Jealousy, according to King Solomon, is as cruel as the grave. So you will face unusual cruelty, sabotage. This is why you have to be careful. This is why you have to have protection. Your presence attracts hatred, jealousy, malice, strife, arguments, and it can eventually lead to a physical altercation. And so you have to be wise in who you're around. In other words, you are a multidimensional being that's living out your reality in this dualistic society. You have the ability to be effective in the spirit realm as well as the natural. That's all that really means. And so you are someone who can tap into the spirit, and you have the gifts, the presence, and the talent to make it happen in the real world. You see, everything begins in the spirit realm. And since you have that ability to tap into that, you can bring down blessings, wisdom, insight, authority others don't have, and it will manifest or be revealed in the real world. This is what it means to manifest. It means to bring to life, to make that vision a reality. And you are the type of person that can do that. And since you have that ability to manifest wealth, influence, open doors, this will attract witches and warlocks. There are people at times in power who want to resist what it is on you, because what is on you will hinder what is in them. You are a pure soul that really has a sincere desire to help humanity. And because you have that, there are people, men and women, who want to harvest your energy, who want to manipulate you and to use your gifts and abilities for a dark purpose. And this is what you're going through. This is why you consistently find yourself struggling with your personal relationships. You struggle to connect with others. You often in isolation. Why is this? Because you have a pure energy that most people can't handle. And so they want to harvest that energy. They want to manipulate it and to use it for their own agendas, to control, to essentially manifest the threefold purpose of witchcraft, which is intimidation, domination, and manipulation. And when they find someone like you, that's their objective with you. And you have to be able to discern that. So you have to be very strong. You have to have essentially the attributes that are necessary to be a good father. And that is to be tender and to be tough. This is even for the women who hear this message. If you are this person, you have to be tender. In other words, you have to have a compassion and a love and an appreciation of people, a heart to help others. But at the same time, you have to be tough because we live in a bad world. So you're not out here living in a fantasy world. You're not walking around society with rose-colored glasses on. You understand exactly what's going on. And most of it, I can't even speak about publicly because it's so bad. So you understand all that. You're not living in a fantasy world. You're seeing the world for what it is. You're seeing all the dark energy, and you are making conscious decisions each day to be a light bearer in spite of that. You see, the truth is you have a vast wealth of knowledge in whatever it is that you do. Some people, that knowledge may be through doing hair, beauticians, barbers. Others manifest their knowledge through speaking abilities, talent, workmanship, those who can build houses, those who can build things physically with their hands, physically strong, my fitness people. You have a vast wealth of knowledge in something. And because you have that, your struggle is the same as mine, and that is using that knowledge and that wealth of wisdom you have in a world where the devil has infiltrated every part of society. That's the reality, and when you say that, people say that you're negative. That's truth. We live in a very dark satanic society. That's the reality. What your task is, if you hear this message, is to bring some order in the midst of all that. In other words, you are a regulator. You can't change everything. The truth is the world's too bad to change everything. That's never the goal. If that was my goal, I wouldn't even be talking to you right now. That's not the goal. The goal is to bring my light to the world. You bring your light, and we collectively help humanity the best that we can, while also helping ourselves, putting yourself first. Because if you don't help yourself, you cannot help others. So you have to invest into yourself. Let me make that clear. Invest in yourself in terms of your time in prayer, your time in reading, reflection, going on trips, going for massage, whatever it may be that you need to make sure that you are a healthy person. Going for therapy, going to talk to a counselor, enjoying meals that you like. You get the point. Finding whatever it is that you enjoy in life and making the best of your experience. And by doing that, you are able to help and to influence others. You see, you literally have the ability to tap into the spirit realm and to channel messages from God himself. And because of that unique ability, you will experience the most humiliation. You will experience the most rejection from humanity because you are bringing a presence that the world doesn't want. This is one reason among 1,000 others why so many relationships struggle today. Because relationships are based upon, the foundation is unconditional love, agape. And whenever there is a consistent absence of love, there is an absence of God. And in the absence of God, you have darkness. And in darkness, you have chaos, you have hate, you have violence, and all that we see every day. This is what's happening. And so we live in a world that is absence of the very essence of who the Most High is, which is love. And when you don't have that, take a look at the media right now. Look at social media. Look at what's happening in the world. Look at the news. What we're seeing is so clear. You remove the Most High and enter in chaos. And so you are someone who was bringing the Most High into the room through your presence, through your abilities, through the gifts and all that you possess and all that you have in you. Like I said, you are a walking, vast amount of wealth and knowledge is in you. And that unique treasure you bring to humanity will attract some very dark energy. So you have to be strong enough to be able to deal with that. So now, of course, in closing, how do you protect yourself? You have to protect yourself through fasting. You have to protect yourself through time and meditation. You have to protect yourself through getting the right people around you. Connect with other chosen ones. You can't do it by yourself. You must protect yourself by using your gifts. Use the ability you have. You were given that gift not to hide it, but to use it. So you won't be happy if you're not cultivating and using and developing the talent you have. I saw a post yesterday from Denzel Washington. It made so much sense to me. Just because you're active doesn't mean you're going forward. You can run in place. And I've had times in my life where Big Bro was running in place. I'm going to be honest. And so I learned from that. Just being active isn't good enough. But it's actually going in the right direction, making progress. And so when you begin to do that, this will protect you from the energy around you that wants to bring you down. So that's what I have for you today in this video. Hope you enjoyed this. God bless. Peace.